Oh. All right.
Well,
I guess
right
you most definitely were the highest place in Lucario today.
Today.
Oh yeah, you used Lucario against me. I remember that. In club. And then you killed yourself like twice.
Oh, no, I got a lot better with him. I want to play you.
Shu and JLT53. That's still gonna be hard.
Alright, win his finals.
Oh, this is my final. Oh right, because he beat Jesus. Sonic Zero Suit.
Probably considered Sonic's worst. No.
Sonic's worst, really?
Paralyzer just stops spin dash.
Oh,
Sonic.
Paralyzer.
Sonic has trouble landing and Zero Suit capitalizes on that, so you can't safely
down smash,
up
pivot grab, and then just safe pokes.
Right, if he just tries to up B out of pressure, she just goes up B, up air, up B.
True. Yeah, I was trying to think that hitting neutral air on Sonic would be pretty hard because of how small he can become at times. But you don't need that if you have a Paralyzer and you just like play a safe neutral.
Yeah, it's really just waiting things out.
So
also, any aerial beats spin dash because it's a grounded move. So
right. So I'm guessing that Joe has to find, well, JLT53 has to find this this range where Paralyzer is, he can't really react to side B in time and use Paralyzer, or Paralyzer is just not as good because you can like run up and shield.
The main way that you beat it is you're at about a little, like around Zero Suit's grab range.
Yeah, like right there.
You use the invincibility from the hop to eat out the Paralyzer and hit her on the leg.
Oh yeah, because you have like a few frames of invincibility when you click.
Yeah, it's whenever he does a side B, you see that little hop, that's when he's invincible. So you have to use that to get past the Paralyzer.
Because Paralyzer does have a bunch of lag.
Yeah, it does. And if they commit to it, it's pretty easy to go past.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's just you have to play very different in this matchup. And that was a very good bait. I like that. They nerfed that a long time ago, at least 2 years
like
ago.
forever ago.
But
it's been like a year since the last nerf, since the last patch.
That was 3DS days, I think, when they nerfed that.
Damn, yeah, it's been quite a while. It's been like almost 2 to 3 years.
Speaking of 3DS, okay. Alright, it killed. It actually killed. I'm glad.
Hey. It's still a pretty good kill move. Oh wow, yeah, that was a really good call out by sure just going in and punishing the startup on the side B.
Oh, yeah, it's once that's the worst thing, since Zero Suit has so many options to punish Sonic out of spin dash. A lot of characters don't have the luxury.
That 45-degree angle, I was talking with Shu about this before. Moves that come out at a 45-degree angle from the air are so hard to deal with for a lot of characters.
They are.
Like, especially zoners, Rob, Duck Hunt, Bowser Jr., they can't really deal with
Mega Man and
Mega Man. And then the Shu stuff. So, anyways, I think we just like saw what you were mentioning about the matchup, right? It's really tough. Paralyzer is really annoying, and in order to beat Paralyzer, which is a very simple option to do, you have to be very precise.
Yes.
So it's like, it's bad, and it's also really, it's not only bad because your options are not as good, but the only options that you have that are viable are also really hard to pull off.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not really necessarily hard to pull off, but it's hard to...
Maybe, I don't know how to time them invincibility in the hop.
It comes down to frame 17, so you can think 17 frames before the actual thing. Well, actually, no, it's earlier than that. So, it's not too difficult, but the situation after that is if they get the shield...
Yeah, because then you're in the air.
Oh, yeah. And you can spring, which you'll put yourself higher up into the air, or you can just try to jump away.
Yeah.
One of the things that you can possibly do is go for homing attack. That's a mix-up on everyone, but against Zero Suit, if they're predicting waiting it out.
Yeah, you're gonna get away with
it. Yeah, you see right now, he missed up one spin dash combo, and he's at disadvantage for at least like 5 seconds, to be honest.
Oh, and I guess the whip also works. Yeah, Zero Suit, Samus, definitely a character that is really good at catching people's landings, and Sonic is so open to just like... First off, he's really really terrible at airborne approaches.
He is.
And then he's so bad at landing because his airspeed is terrible, and then his aerials have 0 priority.
The only like good approach option with Sonic is well,
upgrade is okay.
It's like okay as an anti-air.
Yeah, exactly, because it's frame 4, it comes out on the sides.
But if you want to approach someone on the ground, you can use forward air and cross them up.
So do you think maybe Joe could be using the... Oh, that's rough, that's really rough.
Yeah.
Could be using like, just his movement a bit more rather than side B?
Yeah, you really have to. I feel like he still has to charge it and cancel it, but he's not going to be releasing it as much in this matchup. Like you see right now.
Yeah, footstool base. Oh, but then of course, just big hitboxes coming off from Zuzu.
This would be it? No, it won't.
we're talking about patches.
Oh, well, yeah.
But yeah, this
Everyone can get caught out by that, though.
yeah, that is true. You never know when the jank will come back. Also, this just looks really, really grim right now. Like I don't know what much to say because I'm pretty sure that whatever we say or whatever input I have to bring, Joe already knows.
Yes, for the most part, it's at this point what Gay would have to do is.
Whoa, his tag is JLT53, but then his game tag.
It's Gay?
Yeah. He just wants to confuse us.
Nice. That was good. The main use of Spin Dash in this matchup is to catch landings. So whenever if you think Zero Suit's gonna jump,
that's like almost all the time.
Yes.
For every matchup.
I would say more specifically that's what it's used for in this one.
Right.
Because you can't throw it out. And
it's not a neutral option at all, pretty much. It's a very risky neutral option.
Yes, it is.
Oh, escape.
Nice. That was good. I think Shu held back on that and didn't get back from it.
Maybe he didn't react to the part of the hit, so he was trying to like pull back.
That's true.
Maybe.
But you cannot miss any punishes in this matchup. When you're
for sure. You need every punish to really count.
Yeah, that was good.
So we have some advantage here.
But Zero Suit
catching the roll, nice.
The thing is, Zero Suit's.
Oh, that was so rough. See, one little mistake, and Zero Suit Samus is so fast that she just got out of that negative situation in the corner immediately, and then Joe was cornered.
Yeah, Zero Suit Samus' main way of dealing with Sonic in this match was just playing very bait and punish, but Sonic can do that better. It's just in the neutral. I would say the neutral's even, but just because of the way that Sonic's neutrals work, or Sonic's neutral does work, it gives Zero Suit Samus the edge.
Right. Yeah, it's like your usual. You need to play really outside of the box. Meanwhile, Zero Suit Samus gets to play not actually here.
Oh, grab. I forgot grab.
Yeah, of course, it's a huge disjoint. It's laggy, but I mean, if that also eliminates the fact that you can spin dash across the screen because you will get grabbed.
Any grab can beat Sonic's spin dash. It's just time.
Yeah, but this is Zero Suit Samus has a much easier time.
Yeah.
Super long whip. Oh, jank.
Yep.
Nice off the top. So I mean, Shu's looking pretty clean right now.
Yeah, I don't think Gay has ever beaten Shu.
I can see this. I can see this matchup looking very terrible. This looks so hard right now.
Yeah, it's hard. It's also more grab oriented.
Right. It's more like you have to play Sonic footsies.
Yeah, and you can't
without side B. Well, with side B, I guess as a bait.
Yes, and you can't really play the character. I feel like Gay is playing the character too much, and he's not playing Shu because Shu's just jumping.
Yeah, Shu's a very happy jumper, and this is Smash 4 where you can have like 8 mix-ups out of your jump.
That's
down B.
But Sonic is fast enough to where he can catch those jumps and just use up air.
Yeah.
Because like we were talking about before, up air is really not that committal.
But it's an amazing anti that comes out on frame 4, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, frame 4 on the sides. So even if you're off by a little bit, the side will scoop it up. So you don't have to be directly under.
But then even at that point, juggling Zero Suit Samus is a challenge. Fast color, very fast speed in both the air and the ground, down B mix-ups.
Well, that's not
a challenge.
That's not really the point of it. It's just making sure that you can hit her.
Yeah, just to make Zero Suit Samus stay on the ground.
This is one of those matches where it's hard to make it go to time, but that's a lot of the time how it's going to go if you're going to win a Sonic. That or you just get reads with F smash, but Shu's
jumping, he's not rolling.
Or he's not really grabbing. Like
that's true. Right, that's true. I mean, he doesn't have to. He's getting away with just jumping in the neutral so far.
And that's
there was one of those rushing forwarders as well. Another pretty decent anti-air Sonic.
That's also why I wanted to see Gay use the side B into shield a little bit more. Because at that point,
because your opponent sees the blue little ball, and they're like, I have to beat this somehow.
But if they constantly see shielding,
yeah, by the little blue ball I meant the shield because he's playing too.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I guess I can see how that's confusing. My bad. Talking about blue balls.
Yes.
That just looks so hard.
Yeah, the main thing you have to really do in this matchup is you have to be tricky all the time with side B.
Super
but you
baity.
have to make sure that you can get a Zero Suit into a habit where you're just shielding everything and then you're forcing her to grab, and if you can bait her into getting to grab, that's a free F smash, and that's where you get your damage. Anti-air with up air, and back air if you want to be more committal, but up air is pretty non-committal. And then if you can take your stock, then you just run away. You run away and you shield, and if you just avoid the grab.
Sounds very